Hi dear students, we are going to learn poem today from your 5th standard English book, Unit 3, Patriotism. Children, what is patriotism? It is the feeling of love, devotion, loyalty and sense of attachment to a homeland. Patriotism is a concept which brings people together and binds with a sense of solidarity and love. In one sentence, patriotism means loyalty of a person to one's own nation or the leaders of nation. Let's read the first stanza of the poem. Will we live in a country without inner boundaries? Will we treat everyone alike or will we show our dislike? Here, the poet begins the poem asking a question with longingness and expectations. Will we live in a country? Country refers to the land of an individual's birth, residence or citizenship. Yes, India is our country. Dear children, the poet speaks about the inner boundaries in third line. Boundary means a line which marks the limits of an area. There are 28 states and 8 union territories in our country. Children, here we need to understand the difference between country and state. Country refers to a large nation with its own government and economy, whereas the state refers to a large governing area within the country. For example, India is a country. Tamil Nadu is a state in India. Okay. From the largest to the smallest state, each state or union territory of India has a unique demography, history, culture, dress, festivals and languages. So, the poet is asking few questions to the readers because we are living in a country where there are many differences or divisions in the name of state, region, language, culture, festivals, caste and religion. The poet's inner feeling is to break down or to ignore all these barriers and live together without any differences or inner boundaries, and treat each and every citizen of this land alike. Alike means same without showing any partiality, dislike or hatredness. The poet puts his vision or dream about his country in the way of questions in first stanza. Moving to stanza number 2. Will we stick to our core in or will we become foreign? Yes, we love our nation, divided when seen as persons. Children, as the poet talks about the core, that means value system, we need to learn the values of our nation here. Actually, there are several founding principles or common values in Indian culture. Number 1, Tyaga, which means renunciation. Number 2, Dana, that is liberal giving. Number 3, Nishtha, dedication. Number 4, Satya, truth. Number 5, Ahimsa, non-violence. Number 6, Upeksha, forbearance. And respect is an extremely valued component of the everyday life of people in India. As we all know, Indian children are taught from a very small or young age to respect their elders always. Children take care of their parents once they become adults, and especially family is also an extremely important component of Indian culture. Dear students, in these lines, the poet is asking, are we going to stick on to our values as responsible people of the country, or are we going to keep us away from all these values and remain a foreigner? That means moving away from the country or be stranger or unfamiliar person. In third and fourth lines, The poet ensures that we love our country, but as persons or individuals, we are divided in many ways. Let's read stanza 3. Yes, we have different language, yet our integrity shouldn't damage. Will we make our mother proud or be with her like the crowd? Here the poet reveals two facts. Number 1, language. Number 2, integrity. To start with language, the Constitution of India recently recognized 22 scheduled languages spoken in different parts of the country. Recognition, status, and official encouragement are given to these 22 languages. And there are 99 non-scheduled languages in India. In addition, the government has awarded the distinction of classical language to Kannada, Malayalam, Odia, Sanskrit, Tamil and Telugu. And there are more than 1,500 mother tongues and dialects are spoken in India. In this stanza number 3, the poet accepts or affirms that we have different languages, yet he wishes not to damage the integrity of our nation. Well, shall we know what is integrity? The dictionary shows 2 points for integrity. Number 1, the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Number 2, the state of being whole and undivided. I think both the points are relevant to our poem here because first one is about individual persons being honest, and the second one is as people or citizens of nation we need to be undivided. Integrity is a foundational moral virtue and the bedrock upon which good character is built. In simple words, it is doing the right thing even when no one is looking at you. So dear children, here the poet demands the readers, that is, will you and me make our mother proud? Mother, here it refers to motherland. Children, in this line, the poet used the poetic device personification. That is, a thing, an idea or an animal is given a human attribute. Here, the poet calls motherland or country as mother. So, it is personification. Well, we, the responsible people, make our mother, which is motherland, proud by maintaining our honesty as an individual person and keep up our unity or undivided quality as citizens. And the poet asks, are we going to be just a crowd? Crowd means a large number of people living together in a disorganized or unruly way. That is, are we going to stand together in unity though we have diversities, or are we going to be indifferent or ignore the responsibilities and just be one among the crowd as spectators? Moving to the last 2 lines, learn how to be kind and love each of her child. In these 2 lines, the poet advises all of us, that is, the readers of the poem, to learn to be kind and love each and every person of our country or of our motherland as children of hers. Hence, let us summarize the poem in few words. In this poem, the poet questions, how are we going to live? Number 1, will we live including everyone without showing any dislikes? Number 2, follow our values, love our nation and remain undivided citizens. Number 3, make our land proud by keeping up our integrity in spite of differences in languages, regions and many more. And he tells us to be kind and loving person to other people. Children, let us analyze the other poetic devices. We have already studied personification in third stanza. Let us study rhyming words. Rhyming words are two or more words which have the same sound. And usually, rhyming words come at the end of the lines in a poem. In first stanza, country rhymes with boundary. Alike rhymes with dislike. And in second stanza, foreign rhymes with foreign. And in third stanza, the word language rhymes with the word damage in second line. Proud in third line rhymes with crowd in fourth line. So dear children, read the poem repeatedly many times for better understanding. Study well. Happy learning. Thank you.